Meow. Hello, Facebook world. And if you're not on Facebook and you're seeing this video, please do go follow me on Facebook under Candace Marie Divinatrix and Temple of Frolic. That's where I'm the most active and I have amazing things going on there. And you can get the full video because I know you don't get the full video on Twitter and TikTok. Wow. So it was a really fun, nourishing, and festive holiday for me and my mom. And there was a big shift in the energy today. I just need to call it out. Whoa, big shift in the energy today. And so just calling on blessings to me and the home. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit heavy. My mom is feeling some challenging energy, and I don't know what's really going on, and so I'm just trying to give it space, and I'm really sensitive. It's really hard. I love my mom, and I'm so grateful to have her in my world, but I'm having a moment where it's reminding me of this container, this home, this living style, this living arrangement doesn't really work. Me trying to be me and run a temple life and be myself, and my mom just being herself and being on the same floor. If I lived in a place where we had much more space between us, I think it would work better. Especially around my work and my personal life, seeing clients. I do see clients and work out of my home. I offer everything I do virtually and virtual session work. But when I see clients in person in the home, I ask my mom to leave the home. And she doesn't always handle it very well. And it's hard for me. But what I always do is I ask for at least an hour before so I can clean and clear my energy and get myself and the temple ready. And one of the things that, even though my mom knows about me and my sexuality and I could be open, and last night we had Christmas dinner together and I got to eat Christmas dinner naked with my mom. That's awesome, but I still like my alone time, and my mom is she's either non-stop going, talking to herself, running around the house, talking to the coffee pot, talking to the floor, talking to her dog, talking to the phone. It's a lot. And then there are times, like today, my mom's having a bad day, or she's dealing with challenging emotions, or she is challenged by me. But I have been really, it feels kind of weird, I feel like a little kid, every time my mom leaves the house, I go and engage in self-pleasure, and it's not there was a part of me that almost started shaming myself because of how quick it is. And I've been trying to create more containers for me to be my sacred sexual self with myself, with my mom in the home. And there's just a certain energy and a certain space, like, I don't feel like, I like being vocal, and being vocal with my mom in the home just kind of feels, it's different. I've done it, not to say I haven't, but yeah, it's just, having my alone time is really important to me. And so one of the big epiphanies for me that I had today around myself and my relationship to tantra and my sexuality and self-pleasure, is like, even though I don't have lovers and partners, and I don't have this abundant sex life like with other people, and sometimes my sex life with myself and with spirit has a tighter container on it right now because of my mom. I am still a goddess. I am still a tantric being. I have all these access points that I'm so grateful that I have, and I wish my mom had, and I try to, instill little bits and pieces, and she's open, only so much. Being ourselves with others and independent of the good opinion of others. The other piece of this big celebration I'm feeling right now, and I'm feeling a little shy and vulnerable about sharing. So my body is very orgasmic. So sexuality is big, and being orgasmic is big and goes beyond these little physical moments. But I am just feeling really grateful that I have access to the amount of orgasmic energy I have access to in my body, and how I'm able to activate myself. And I can activate myself for a short period of time or a long period of time, and I can enjoy the journey. And my body is gifted with, and everyone's body is, okay? So that's one of the big things I want to say. This isn't just my body. This is us. This is the human body. And I know not everyone has experienced all of what I am talking about, especially around orgasm. For me, around the physicality of like a moment orgasm, I have so many different kinds pleasure meditations and tantric ritual with myself, oh my God, I have so many places inside. Like there's a world of sensation, and there's not just one kind of orgasm and one way it happens. Like there's so many different, and my body doesn't even need physical touch to experience physical orgasm. And lately, something that's been happening for me when I reach my, it's like I like to think of the orgasm scale 1 to 10, and like 7 is like, oh my God, we're going places, you know, if you keep doing what you're doing. And a lot of times we fluctuate, you know, we go 7, 9, 6, 8, you know, and sometimes we don't reach 10, but we feel all these amazing high peaks, and we get lost in trying to get to 10, and we don't enjoy all the other places. And let me tell you, like, whoa, there's so many other places. And then that 10 is like even more expanded the more you play in these other places. And for me, what's been happening is I reach my 10, and then I pause to breathe, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, just another one comes onto me. And it's like, it's so intense and sparkly and like divinely inspired, like cosmic. It's like, as I gave the gift to myself and made love to myself and said yes to me, it opened up the door for more to come in. And then the divine said yes to me. As I opened up me opened up to thee, and whoa! At least that's what happens for me, because when I'm engaging with self-pleasure, I often really drop into tantric ritual and meditation and connecting to the divine, and I like to, some would say, fantasize, but it's in this container, it's more like conscious visioning, manifestational visioning, and calling on that sexual energy as our creative life force. Like, what is it I want to create in my life? What is it that I really want in my life? What is it that I want a lover to tell me? How is it I want a lover to be with me? And create all that and feel all that. So, yeah. That was a lot. That was a lot about me and my personal life. But this is all stuff that I teach in my private session work. These are all journeys and experiences that I can guide you on in a private session, in person or virtually. And me and Caressa have teamed up, and we're doing virtual sessions together. So, yes, I'm really excited about all that and the opportunity to connect with more people and help others. Feel connected, feel joyous, feel alive. Help others feel. That's the other big piece. Our minds are amazing, brilliant. I love our minds. I love my mind. But I know my mind. My mind is like, whoop, 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 right? And so I don't take time to go into my body and spend time with my body. It can be intense living in this body with this head. So the more that we engage with ourselves in these ways and connect to our body, the more graceful experience we can have in our life, and the more magic we can make with what our mind creates. It's like everything just starts working together inside. Okay. So, if you have any questions, any comments that struck a chord in you in any regard, I love hearing from you guys. Like, please do let me know, like, what is your relationship to self-pleasure? Do you self-pleasure? And what's it like? And how often do you, like, what do you do when, and what's your relationship to tantra and meditation and spirituality and going into these netherlands of what could be a mundane human experience, but doesn't have to be. Alright, bye guys. And definitely get in touch with me directly via phone if you would like to explore with me and learn about my private session work. I do not discuss matters or schedule things through any other means other than phone. And I'm heavily technically challenged, so I don't even really get all the different messages on all the 1,000,001 platforms. All right, bye beauties. Hey, wait. So I wanted to send some gratitude out to all those that made donations to the GoFundMe, as we all know, times are hard for everyone. I'm having particularly hard times, and especially both me and my mom, as those donations and any donations you make. And if you didn't see the GoFundMe, you can find it on my page. And if you feel touched by me and would like to make a donation there, or not through there, through PayPal or Venmo, then just let me know. You can do that using my phone number as well. That's 603-247-5288. 603-247-5288. And yeah, thank you everyone, much appreciated. I hope everyone is having a blessed, abundant end of the year.